next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Aleem McNeil in on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Jackson now on 3rd. He rolls to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
60 by 6, 60 smash.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Back to the well again. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, will really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready up.
3rd and just 2 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. Runs in for the New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Middle.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. You. Report. Touch.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a 1st and even more past the 40. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Working quickly here.
Hey. Shut up.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. Now they send their back in motion right. Changing it up here, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. There he goes, right sideline. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Going ground game again here. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. And when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, they'll run. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set up!
Simple dive up the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. The receiver gets it on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for second and long.
Lamar off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. And it's the Jets beginning their drive here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Looking right, and he finds him. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for the marker on second. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Offense to the line for second down. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They put a receiver in motion here left. They'll throw on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Let's go.
They're set up at the 35 now. He'll throw it yet again. Finds a man right side. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, set. Seven pocket.
They are throwing it again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Man in motion, headed right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right. That's complete inside the 35. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
One last play before the break.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
They're on 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A give now from the gun. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Blown back, gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They send a man in motion. The give here on 2nd. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They go play fake with Jackson. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
This throw is caught. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things 10-10. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right up the gut. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. look to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time right. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Go.
4th down, here's Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Jets are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hall takes it straight ahead. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Okay, ready.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion.
Go street.
Here we go, second and very long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And the Ravens go in nickel, third down. Looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Plowing up the middle. He cuts it back right. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Now, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on first and 10 across midfield. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens in range for a game-winning score. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
13.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
180.
Here we go, right up the gut. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing now. Flush down out to his left. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They need a lot here, but still going for it on 4th and 15. Now to throw. He's got it to his running back. Great work. He gets them the 1st down. They needed that conversion, and he also stops the clock. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. He's on the move. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, that's a tough one right there. Actually, when you're outside the pocket, because your body is going and moving laterally, it often takes the ball out of bounds just like that. That's a tough connection to make, even under the best of circumstances.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Setting up to pass. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Ravens make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports